Well, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to make half-inch scale stairs. The sets that we are going to be building today are going to be unlike the flats and platforms that we've been making. These are mostly going to be the cereal box or cardboard that we've been using. Okay, let's get started. The first set of steps we're going to make are going to be 2 feet wide by 1 feet tall. So it's going to be a 2-step unit, and they'll be 2 feet in depth. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by cutting both of the sides so that it contains the carriage of the stairs. I'm going to first make sure I'm in my half-inch scale on my ruler, and then I'm going to measure a 2-foot increment. Then I'm going to measure 1 foot going up. I'll make sure that I'm square by measuring 1 foot going up where the 2-foot mark is. And I'll create just a small rectangle of the entire thing that I'll be cutting out. There, so that's a 1 foot rise, 2 foot tread. Now we're going to add in our actual step. Again, using my half-inch scale, measure over to the 1 foot mark. Now I'm going to be using my little hash marks on my ruler. I'm going to be measuring to the halfway point because that is exactly 6 inches. Now I'm going to cut out my stair using my hobby knife. There we have our one side of our stair unit. Now let's create the other side. To make things easy, I'm going to use the part that I've already cut out, and I'm just going to cut a piece that matches. So flip it over, and I'll be able to get the other side. Now I have the 2 sides of my tread. If it bothers me that there's color on the one side, I can always retrace and get the other side. So I'll show you how to do that now. Let's start right here. Flip it so that's color side up. Make sure all my sides are flush. And then I trace it with my pen. Again, making sure all the sides are flush when I'm working. And I can cut that out. we go. I got my 2 carriages for my stairs. I even have a third one in case I want to make some stairs that are longer. So if I was going to be making a length that is 4 feet wide instead of 2, I would use 3 sets of carriages to help support those steps. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using some popsicle sticks to help build in some of the inner parts of the stairs to help support them. Start by cutting my popsicle stick square, and then I will measure to 2 feet. And I'm going to make it 2 of those. Alright, I'm going to start putting some of my stairs together. Again, I am using super glue to affix these pieces together, but school glue will work just as well, just has a longer dry time. Apply the glue to both ends of my popsicle stick. I'm going to take my stair tread and I'm going to apply this to the upper corner like so. Hold in place until it sticks. And then apply your other tread. Not your tread, your carriage. Ensuring that the top of the popsicle stick does not protrude over the top tread of the stairs. Now with your other piece, it's going to go in between near the bottom. Like so. So you see what I've done is I've created a box along the top tread of the stairs. That's to support everything. If this were a real set of stairs, there would be legs on either side of the first tread and at the back of the top tread, and then a cross member that goes across on all sides. Alright, I'm going to cut one more at 2 feet wide. And then I'm going to make it only 6 inches tall, so this will be quite difficult. I'm going to measure and cut off just a little bit of the popsicle stick. I'm going to use my scissors to do that. Ooh, that was hard. Sometimes the grain in the popsicle stick may make it crooked. Fortunately, mine are pretty straight. Now I'm going to do the same when I put it down at the first tread. Now we're going to put the tread down on top. I'm going to be using the cardboard for that. Use my straight edge, and I'm going to measure 2 feet. By 1 foot. And a quick way to do this is to take your ruler and just measure out a 1 foot stretch and cut that all out at once. Okay, so turn it. I'm going to cut out a strip that's 1 foot. Alright, once that's cut out, now I'm going to just measure it 2 feet long and cut it in length to length. Get 2 of those, 1 for each step. And then I will glue it on. And there we have it. We have our 1 little set of stairs at 1 foot high, 2 feet deep, so that when we are going up to a platform, they should be the same height. If you're building a set that is longer, you'll need an extra carriage in the middle to help support. So if I was going to make one that is 4 feet wide, I'd use my extra carriage like so, and then elongate the treads, and then put in several pieces of the popsicle stick to help support everything. The next thing I want to talk about is how to build the pylons for your unit set. To do this, I'm going to get some of my cardboard using just a boxed cereal box or a snack box. I'm going to cut some pieces here out. So to do this, my pylons that I'm creating today are 8 feet tall. So I'll draw that with my scale ruler. And then each side is 1 foot. So instead of doing 1 foot, I'm going to measure over 4 feet. Putting a little hash at each foot on the outside. and then closing my box. Now I'm going to use my knife to cut this out. Now, before I cut it out completely, I'm going to use my hobby knife, and where I made those 1-inch marks, I'm going to cut only about halfway through the cardboard. I'll do that at each mark. Now you can finish cutting and freeing your piece. Alright, once you have your piece free, you'll notice the curves that I've put in here. I'm going to use those to bend my cardboard. Bend each one to 90 degrees, a little bit past, and bounce it back. Then I'm going to use some of my super glue, or you can use wood glue or a regular school glue to glue the two pieces together. I'm going to put glue just along one edge. Go. And carefully line it up and glue them together. And there we have it. We have a 1/2-inch scale, 8-foot pylon to go along with your unit set. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed watching us create a 1/2-inch scale stair unit, as well as a 1/2-inch scale pylon. I hope you enjoy using these newfound skills to create a unit set so that you can continue your set design. See you next time. Hey, thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed our video. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell if you want to see future videos about how we make things for theater. Have a great day.